The second principle of animation, anticipation, prepares the audience for an action, giving them a clue about what's about to happen while making the movement feel more natural and realistic. For example, a character pulls the bowling ball back first before throwing it. This wind-up motion signals to the audience what will happen next and adds power to the throw. Without anticipation, the throw would seem weak and robotic. Another example, before a character leaps into the air, a character will crouch down to build energy, much like a coiled spring before it releases. Without this anticipation, the jump would look unnatural, as if the energy to fly appeared out of nowhere. Notice how the character leans forward and stretches her arms before making the main action. This anticipatory movement helps build up energy before she follows through. Without it, the action would look stiff and unnatural. Similarly, when throwing a punch, the character first pulls their arm back before delivering the blow. This not only adds power to the punch, but also signals to the audience what's about to happen. Without anticipation, the punch would feel weak and abrupt. Anticipation is commonly seen in cartoons. Before running, a character often winds up before taking off. Before a face stretches upward, it first squashes downward to anticipate the motion. Beyond physical actions, anticipation also helps guide the viewer's attention. If a character is about to pull something from their pocket, they might raise their hand first to make the movement clear. The character should not be performing any conflicting action during this process. This ensures the audience notices the pocket before the character retrieves an item from it. Take a look at this little ghost. It's about to remove the tape from its mouth. But before it does, notice what happens first. The hands move up. First, before the tape is removed, the ghost raises its hands. This small movement prepares us for what's coming next. If the ghost just yanked the tape off without any buildup, the action would feel too sudden and unnatural. A brief pause before the action. There's a slight hold before the tape is pulled off. Why? Because anticipation builds expectation. It lets our eyes focus on what's about to happen so we don't miss the moment. Anticipation can also be used to mislead or surprise the audience. For instance, if a character looks toward the right, the viewer's attention naturally follows, only to be caught off guard by something happening on the left. Taking anticipation further, complex actions may involve multiple levels of anticipation. A boxer, for instance, might not only wind up before a punch but also fake a forward movement before pulling back for an even stronger windup. This layering of anticipation makes the action feel more dynamic and powerful, much like how a baseball pitcher adds multiple preparatory movements before throwing a pitch. The player bends their knees and shifts their weight back before swinging. This shows the force building up before the hit, making the swing feel dynamic. If the player just swung without these preparatory movements, it would feel unrealistic. Anticipation is an essential animation principle that adds realism, clarity, and impact to movements. It helps prepare both the character and the audience for an action, guiding the viewer's eye while making movements feel natural. Whether used for realism, misdirection, or exaggeration, anticipation plays a crucial role in making animation more engaging and believable. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.